Denmark High School. Welcome back to another episode of your Denmark Dispatch. I'm Mason Hurst.
And I'm Lydia Flanagan. Today is November 4th, 2022. In today's episode, we have John Wordle with your sports recap, Dane Pillage with your Denmark discussion, and more exciting things to come up.
But first, here's a few highlights that you need to know.
Denmark's musical cast, crew, and pits presents Disney's Newsies coming this weekend. Tickets are on sale, but do not fear if you can't get tickets for this weekend. Consider coming next weekend and get ready to seize the day after watching this inspirational show.
Congratulations to Alex Allen, Sophie Utri, Isa Wagner, and Henry Paulo for representing Denmark High School in the Wisconsin State Music Association Honors Ensembles at the Overture Center stage in downtown Madison.
And attention seniors, your senior pictures, baby pictures, and quote must be submitted to the yearbook no later than December 1st. See Ms. Depre with questions or email dhsyearbook@denmark.k12.wi.us.
Also seniors, please check your emails for a Google form regarding the senior lock-in.
Denmark's music department is selling Saruji's candy bars for their music trip. Candy bars are $1.50 a piece, so get some chocolate and support your music department so that they can be part of this amazing opportunity. And now to the Civics Club with an announcement.
So Civics Club basically is a club for people who are passionate about government and politics. It gives them an opportunity to express that passion through things like mock government, debates, and interacting with candidates and elected officials in our community.
And we get donuts.
Great. So you guys are here today to talk about the 2022 midterm elections coming up on Tuesday, November 8th. Let's start with the governor's race.
So the current incumbent governor running for re-election is Tony Evers. He's the Democratic candidate. He's a former teacher and state superintendent, and he's running a campaign focused mainly on education issues.
And running on the Republican card is Tim Michels. He is challenging incumbent Governor Tony Evers. He was a serviceman for 12 years, and he owns Michels Construction, and he is running on the basis of open economy and less government intervention.
Good. Next one, the Senate race.
Yes. The incumbent senator for Wisconsin is Ron Johnson. He served as the chairman for the Committee on Homeland Security and Defense from 2015 to 2021, and he was first elected back in 2010.
And his challenger is Democrat Mandela Barnes. He's the current lieutenant governor. He also previously served in the state assembly. If elected, he would be the first African-American senator to represent Wisconsin.
Cool. Last one then are the two congressional races in our area.
Yes. From Maribel South, representing the 6th Congressional District, is Glenn Grothman, a Republican, and from Maribel North, representing the 8th Congressional District, is Mike Gallagher, also a Republican.
Awesome. Any last words or feedback you guys have?
Join Civics Club.
Make sure you get out and vote next Tuesday.
Thank you, Civics Club. And now it's time for another announcement brought to you by Mr. Fitz.
We're here talking about the Burger Challenge at the grain mill. November 1st is when it started. November 19th is when it'll end. 2 competing burgers, both groups from my sports entertainment marketing class. One burger, the Crunch Burger, the other burger, the Badger Burger. You can just cut through, Nash. You can just cut through. Both delicious burgers. For every burger that you order, $1 for FBLA. So you're giving back to the community, you're giving back to the school with one purchase of a delicious burger. So go get your burger at the grain mill. Say hi to everybody working there, and bring the family. Again, bring the grandparents. Grandparents, they never have anything going on. So if you say to your grandma or grandpa, hey, let's go get a burger together, that'll mean the world to them.
Those burgers do sound delicious. Thank you, Fitz. Next up, we have Bing with your weather forecast for this week.
Hello, America. We're back with the Denmark Dispatch weather. This is Bingham Harper reporting live from the newsroom. I'm here to give you a more accurate forecast than last week. So, on Friday, there is a 99% chance of rain, so I'd bring your umbrella or something wherever you're going outside, because you're probably going to need it. It is a high of 62 and a low of around 31 at night. Then, on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to warm up a bit with a high of 58, low of 31, both days. And there also is a chance of rain on Saturday as well, but not as high as Friday. Then as the weeks get started next week, Monday through Wednesday, it's going to get into the 50s. And then on Thursday, there's going to be a high of 62, so it will be even warmer. There you go. There you have your weather. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Bing. We look forward to this weekend. Next up, we have a new segment. Everyone, let's head over to John with your sports recap.
Hey, I'm John Wardle. You've probably seen or heard me in the student section this year. I'll be telling you everything you need to know about Denmark's athletics. Unfortunately, fall sports year has come to a close, but the memories made throughout the season will last a lifetime. First of all, a huge thank you goes out to all the coaches. On behalf of the athletes, parents, community, and kids like me in the student section, this year simply would not be the same without you. Thank you for sacrificing your time to help our programs thrive. This fall saw 5 extremely successful sports compete. Starting off with girls golf. Making state as a team is extremely impressive. Making it individually is arguably more difficult. Lily Kaminsky did just that. Lily shot her way to Wisconsin's Division II state championship, where she would finish her historic season placing 12th. Cross country also had a very successful season. Although the team was shorthanded, they proved it's not the size of the dog in the fight. Brett Silke and Amber Johanna competed as the lone seniors on this team and led them to triumph. Volleyball wrapped up an outstanding season as well. They had to battle their way through one of the most talented conferences in the state and held their own. It's safe to say there was never a dull moment watching this team. Everybody on the roster, including the team's 8 seniors, did their jobs and did them very well. I can speak for most when I say there's nothing quite like going to watch this team play with your friends. Whether it be an electrifying kill, a booming block at the net, or watching 2 kids race in between sets, Denmark volleyball games are truly one of one. Boys soccer also concluded a historic season. If you attended a soccer game at any point this season, then you witnessed the best boys soccer team in Denmark history play, and it's not an exaggeration. Senior captains Ryan Bradley, Sam Dayton, and Darwin Fergens led this team to victory. The team would go on to win Denmark's first ever playoff game against Berlin. The boys would later fall to top-ranked Plymouth later in the playoffs. Regardless, the season was one for the books for sure. And lastly, football. The team set the bar for what it means to pound the rock. The team's three-headed monster backfield in Reese Johnson, Nolan Perry, and DJ Van Lanning combined for almost 1,500 yards rushing and marked 20 touchdowns. On top of that, Denmark also had 4 players surpass the 100-yard receiving mark, leading the way with Simon Alexander with 301 yards. Lucas Miller and Sean Malloy split snaps and combined for over 1,000 passing yards, along with 8 air touchdowns. However, something that was never expected was Nolan Perry's contribution on special team. He would rack up 947 yards as well as 4 touchdowns just on returns, 2 of which took place on homecoming. The team would lose a nail-biter to Berlin 35-34 in a thrilling conclusion to the season. At the time of filming, awards for our athletes have not yet been announced, but when they do, I'm sure you'll see a few familiar names. Thanks for listening. Once again, I'm John Wardle, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, John, and congrats to everyone who participated in fall sports. And next up, we have a segment where we feature you. Let's see who Dane is talking to this week.
Who am I here with today?
The one and only Caleb.
The one and only Caleb. So the question for you today is, what's your biggest pet peeve?
People eating Cheetos so loud that you just can't focus and they get the Cheeto dust all over. It's like, what the heck?
That's the worst. So who am I here with today?
Bingham Harper.
All right, Bingham. So with midterms coming up, they say that it's going to be like the most important election of the year. So what's your favorite flavor of Starburst?
Red.
Red's the best. Who am I here with today?
Mark.
All right, Mark. So the question of the day is, what's the scariest thing in your locker?
Probably this hot dog.
Did that?
Wow, those were some interesting answers. I heard we had Dad on standby today, everyone. Welcome, Kyle Kapanos.
All right, Dad joke of the week. What is a vampire's favorite ship?
What?
A blood vessel.
Good one, Kyle.
Wow, can you believe it? I almost laughed at that one. Anyways, that's all we have for this episode. Once again, I'm Lydia Flanagan.
And I'm Mason Hurst. And we are your Denmark Dispatch. Have a good day and go Vikings!